shipping off to Boston. Whoa!
Space pants.
Space pants.
Intergalactic space pants.
God damn. We went off the rails almost immediately. Welcome to the Just Plain Filthy podcast. I'm Casey Campbell.
I'm TJ Vegas.
And we have a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Yo, it's me, Devin Sheehan, a.k.a. Lil Sausage, a.k.a. Youngest Chicken Boy, a.k.a. Skeet Racer, and
a.k.a. Leftward Sloping Penis.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Really accurate. How'd you know?
Oh, nice little Dickie reference. I like that. So, a lot of stuff has happened since the last podcast, since we're a little late due to fucking snow.
As opposed to regular snow.
Fucking
snow. It's like, damn.
It's
like snow, and then
in
like,
the shape
more
of
comes
dicks.
on top of it.
Yeah, literally.
Snow in the shape of dicks falling from the
Just
sky.
fluffy white bullshit. I'm so happy.
So, a lot of things have happened. Today they released the Southpaw Regional Wrestling.
So good.
Oh, it's so funny.
Chad too bad for the Hall of Fame.
Chad too bad for the Hall of Fame.
It's not
Full
Sex
real.
Ferguson, it's Tex Ferguson.
Oh yeah, no. That was the one thing I was like, oh, come on, man.
What was Cena's name in that? It was like Lance Miranda or something.
Lance Catamaran.
Yeah, Lance Catamaran.
Oh, that was funny as fuck.
Chris Jericho is like the backstage guy.
Oh, it's
So
hilarious.
You don't hold the microphone, I hold the microphone.
I don't think you have worse takes in this, to make it in this
You have
business.
a charisma.
You're not supposed to hold the microphone. I hold the microphone.
Oh yeah. No. Fresh out of WWE, while we're speaking on things made by the WWE that are good, but this is the opposite of that. This is shitty. Paige released today over a nude photo, I believe.
Well, way more than a nude photo.
Yeah, that
Way
was
more
like
than
a nude photo.
I thought it was just a nude photo.
Look, I have them all on my phone. there's like 6 photos. I know this because I own them all. There's like 6 photos, a couple videos, and a lot of rumors. And
Soon to be my screensaver.
they're okay. I mean, I'm not mad that they exist. I'm just mad that they got leaked because that's stupid.
Yeah,
The angles could have been a little more tasteful.
that's a weird.
Yeah.
That's kind of. I don't know. It's weird.
Presentation
Why would
was
you
all wrong.
fire somebody for something that like got leaked? That's no fault of your
to be
own.
fair, did she really still work for them at this point?
No, at this point,
No, yeah,
she was
well,
taking
yeah.
time off for a neck injury, but you fired her.
Well, then
She was given some neck.
Oh, dope.
It looked mighty fine to me.
Yeah, well,
Dope
you know.
fuck.
Good form, everything.
No,
That whole
that's
situation is nuts.
yeah. Imagine how rip shit Del Rio is going to be when he
she
finds
got
out.
ripped.
Though.
I said this before we started recording. I feel bad for Brad Maddox, who's the man in these videos. Because if Del Rio catches him in public, he's getting a Colombian necktie.
He's gonna fuck him up.
Alberto El Patron is not going to play games.
No. Dude was stabbed, made it to a wrestling show.
Yeah, and he's like, what can you do?
Yeah, whatever.
Well, he's a fucking real man. Him and his brother like fought in a police like, a police
Oh,
station.
hell yeah.
It's like if people don't think that Del Rio has like no say in what goes on in like the Spanish wrestling world, his family is part of that world.
Yeah.
Yeah, his fan, like,
Like Del
Dos
Rio
Caras.
you could pick up the phone and be like, "Get me the head of Brad Maddox."
Dos Caras Jr.,
His uncle is no
Alberto.
mascaras.
no mascaras.
Yeah, that's right. Well, see, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ!
It's a bunch of people wearing masks. You don't know what they actually look like.
Oh, yeah, no.
Just put the mask
Like
on.
that.
The cops show up, they take the
Change
mask
masks.
off.
I didn't even know.
No, it's...
I got murdered by La Parka. What the fuck?
Kalisto stabbed me.
Oh, nice segue, by the way, because Lucha Underground's on Netflix now. And I was not a part of that world for a really long time. And I've seen 3 episodes so far. I'm in love with
You're
it.
in. You're in.
It's
It's
amazing.
so good. I've been off and on with Lucha Underground for a while because it's just when I can catch the episode.
I've seen some stuff from it, like matches per se,
Yeah.
but the presentation out of this world.
Yeah.
And this is really old news to most of the wrestling community, but it was just one of those things that I'm really big into, like, British wrestling.
Yeah, the UK
really-
tournament was rad.
No, yeah. No, I'm really big into,
Death
like,
matches.
Terry Funk, Mick Foley.
Oh, hell yeah. No, Japanese death matches are where that go.
Guaranteed.
No,
Those are like, that's like a snuff film in a ring.
Fucking Tarzan
Oh, fuck.
Goto and Abdullah Kobayashi. Fucking dude eats glass for the fucking fan.
He eats glass for the lulls. Like, dude's out of his goddamn mind.
oh no. I dabble in that world, but like it's nice to broaden your horizons every once in a
Yeah,
while.
of course, especially with like
it's-
something so like widespread as professional wrestling.
Yeah, no, there's just many different places to like put your eyes on it.
Yeah,
Like
I get so mad when someone's like, "Oh, you watch wrestling? I bet you love the WWE." It's like, "Oh my god, you fucking mark!"
no,
Like, shut up.
no, I don't. Me and WWE have a very rocky relationship.
I can imagine.
As me being the king of shameless self-promotion, let me just say,
Let's do it.
I run the indie movement and the art of hardcore. So
That's true.
to say that I only watch WWE or something or Ring of Honor is the furthest crock of bullshit that you can think of.
Is that now one of those things that people say? I bet you love Ring of Honor.
I haven't like watched Ring of Honor since like Samoa Joe was still there.
Fair enough. Although they did their anniversary show.
Christopher Daniels won the title.
Fucking
Yeah.
finally.
Bully Ray came in. I
Yeah.
saw that.
The Young Bucks dropped the title to the Hardys.
Oh,
They're still on their expedition of gold. Which, okay. Give the Hardys everything.
yeah, give the Hardys
Give them everything they want.
fucking title.
They won't get my space pants. Intergalactic space pants.
No, give the Hardys every
shit.
title. I don't care. I've been saying it forever.
Yeah, because, they left Impact Wrestling because TNA is so lame.
Did they have the belts at the show? I didn't get to watch it.
I don't think so.
I don't think they did.
Fucking stupid.
But they left with two belts, two sets of straps. They left with the Ring of Honor tag belts and the Young Bucks version of the $1 Million Man belt.
That's
the Super
so
Kick Party.
The Super Kick Party
They left
belts.
with both sets. So
That's awesome.
I was like, why are the Young Bucks dropping all their titles? Like Wrestle Kingdom, they dropped the titles to Roppongi Vice. Like that doesn't make any sense.
No.
TNA
hate
is
Trent
redeeming
Beretta.
themselves slowly but surely. Their new crop of people they brought in is fucking outstanding.
Oh yeah, no.
One of my favorite tag teams in the world just got signed to them, so.
Who?
Reno Scum.
Ooh.
Really?
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know how that's
Scum,
my mind.
EYFBO, Laredo Kid, Garza Jr. From Mexico. Chris Masters just re-signed with them as Chris Adonis.
Oh, come on. So
Was
good.
he Chris Masters in his last run?
He was with them for a little bit, but he was with this thing called Rocket King.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much TNA India.
Oh yeah.
Ran
Yeah,
by
I
Jeff
remember
Jarrett.
that.
And
I remember
he was
that.
just
Jeff
Adonis.
Jarrett.
He was just strictly Adonis.
Adonis. Now it's Chris
Okay.
Adonis.
Which isn't too bad.
It's not
He's so
it's
cool.
not bad. It's not bad at all.
No.
I remember when he was he's a funny dude. Have you ever heard him like talk outside of like promos and shit? He's funny as fuck.
You know, he's got a good sense of humor. I like him. I like him as a person. Just like as a wrestler, I'm totally over it.
Yeah, no. I mean, he wasn't my favorite.
Devin doesn't like big, sweaty men.
No.
You're the opposite of Johnny Knockout.
Yeah. Damn it.
Big, sweaty man.
Oh my
Follow him
god.
on Facebook. He talks about that shit all the time.
Speaking of big sweaty men, all our shirts come in 2XL. This would be a nice
Wow.
place to plug.
Just like shitting on the demographic.
Yeah, but I mean,
You're killing the
I
momentum.
want to
brother.
make them bigger. I can get up to 4XL, but right now, in both of our warehouses, as it seems, 3 and 4XL are not in stock anymore.
That's
So
annoying.
it's
That's
gonna be 2XL max until this whole fucking thing gets fixed.
That's stupid.
I was supposed to segue into like sort of an ad for the website, and I realized maybe Big Sweaty Men isn't
That's
The
fine.
best.
Well, now that we're here,
We're still in the realm. Like, the heat hasn't died down.
so now that we're here,
we're white hot, brother. Keep it going.
JustPlainFilthy.com. I mean, JustPlainFilthy.BigCartel.com.
You do it every time.
Whatever. Fuck it.
One day we'll get rid of that big cartel dot.
I could probably.
JustPlainFilthy.BigCartel.com. We now have a new shirt. Night of the Living Filth is in the store right now, available in t-shirt and tank top.
Just dropped 8 a.m. this morning.
I was gonna wear my tank top, and then I was like, oh, it's fucking filthy. Literally, it's dirty.
Yeah, no, mine's
Wore it too much.
dirty as fuck right now.
When I first got it, I was like, oh, this shit's so fucking cool. I wore it for like 5 days in a row, and then the girl that I was seeing at the time was like, because I literally was just, well, not seeing, but like, we have a thing, and I was just kind of like, hey, give me a hug. And she's taller than me, and she's like, I do not want to look down and smell you and hug you. And I'm like, no. Felt like a dick.
That's alright.
I was like, well, I'm done with this.
I got up today, and I as you can tell, I wasn't feeling it. I just picked up pants off the floor.
That's life. Like, these shorts, who needs to wash these shorts? Like, come on.
I'll probably, when I'm editing this, like, show you the pants that I'm wearing for the video.
Yeah!
I'm wearing like an unofficial Just Plain Filthy shirt.
Oh, yeah.
For the Filth crew.
Filth.
See?
Not filthy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
SPW's finest.
my buddy, my friend of mine, Will, ordered a shirt. Will Mercer. He ordered a shirt, and it was the Headbanging Hail Satan one.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wanted that so bad. I was like, oh, if I had like $20.
That was 5 hours on Microsoft Paint.
And it's 5 hours well spent.
He does everything on paint. I don't know how he does it.
He's an artist.
Yeah.
Can't deny the art. Look at him. He's an artist.
He puts fucking work into this. And you know what I do? I sit here and I listen to music and I post about it on Facebook.
Yeah, that's something.
That's what I do.
Everyone has their role. I mean,
That's what I do. And I go occasionally, hey, buy this shit.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. If the roles were reversed, would you want to do this all day, or
I used to do this all day.
but would you want to do it again?
Ah, yeah.
See? Do you want to be designing shirts and like hate your art? Every artist hates what they do.
Oh no, that's what I do. I stare at what I do and I hate it.
Like every good artist has had that moment where they're like painting on the easel and they're like, I fucking hate this, and they just scratch the shit out of it. Very dramatic.
No, you gotta wait till you
Fortuna's
finish.
playing in the background.
Every art teacher I've ever had has told me, when you're finished with a piece, you stare at it until you hate it, and that's how you know it's good.
Right? Yeah.
Because if you're like, oh, this is gonna be the best, this is the best piece I've ever done,
Yeah.
best piece ever, odds are you didn't try your best.
I
agree
bet that's what Brad Maddox thought. Yeah, that was the best piece he's ever done.
Oh, no. Okay, this is why
I like how we keep coming back to Brad.
because this is so important. I love how arrogant Brad Maddox was in that video. It's like, she's just getting railed by this Brad Maddox penis. And she's like doing the moaning and groaning. She's like, oh fuck, it's so good. And then at the very end of the clip, he just it's on a shitty cell phone. He just turns the camera up so he can look at the camera for 2 seconds, and then it just stops. And he has that look on his face like, yeah, that's me.
Oh, that's
So good.
That's the ultimate heel dick move. That would have been playing on the Titantron. Space pants? These are almost space pants. I got enough spots on them. Are we... That's picking that up more than it's picking up voices.
Hey. Space pants. My buddy just texted me. I guess the blowjob video for Paiges out.
Oh, great!
And then 2
Sweet.
seconds later, he sent me another text, and all it says is "Yo, Xavier."
Google.
Yo, Xavier.
Like,
Page WWE blowjob
yeah.
for research purposes.
Hey, Live porn on the podcast. Is that what I signed up for?
That's probably not a good idea. My mom listens to this podcast.
Well, she's gonna know that I'm looking up porn.
Dope.
Just Control, delete this entire thing.
Well, that would be,
I forgot to add porn, so it's just pictures of Paige.
Oh,
Also
damn.
not a bad thing.
Well,
Like, I would be outraged if this was Alexa Bliss. I'd be like, delete all of them. She's Cheryl.
Throw them away.
None of this. But then it's like, she's a known rat. Yeah, she's a rat.
I mean,
That's just what I
if it had happened during the height of Paige's popularity, because I was a Paige mark back in the day. What is happening?
Breaking news for anyone that still cares.
Oh no.
We are the kids in this shining machine. The burning stain from the crack in the surface. We are your souls, insomnia. The restless heart of resignation. Forever awake.
Awesome. That was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, that was Polaris with the song Regress. Goes hard as a motherfucker.
I like how this part of the podcast starts with like, yeah, so That was
Start
cool.
hard.
And then like, you two looked at each other like, what do we do? And you're like, that song was, hey.
I don't know if
And then he it starts, and I'm just doing this, like there's a camera, like, we're back. It's like,
We're back.
I was
You
like-
can't
I was like,
see
you
me.
can't.
surprised.
It's
motherfucker.
sometimes I forget it's not a video thing.
I live my life like there are cameras following me 24/7, so I just assume.
That's like some sort of psychosis. I was reading about it because I had
I
some.
prefer Super Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that took me 2 seconds too long.
I got it immediately because
Yeah.
this used to be my room as a kid, and
just a
this is
mark.
where I had a bunch of old WWE games
Fuck
back in
yeah.
the day, and one of my favorite things to do was come down in the entrance on that fucking lawnmower, and it was my favorite
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
thing.
Mexicools.
Mexicools. They had that entrance in one game.
Yeah, that was
One game.
racist as
Speaking
fuck.
of coming, that Page thing.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. We were gonna be right back into that.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, I think we should probably go on to a different topic.
Yeah,
So-
we spent like 20
But we
minutes.
found out the news.
Hey,
we
can I
found out the
potentially
news.
grab a drink?
Yeah, you can have a beer.
Can I have a PBR?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're on the
We
podcast.
downgraded since last time.
What were you
Yeah,
guys drinking
we-
before?
Last time we were doing
Dos
Dos
Equis
Equis,
Amber.
remember?
Oh, yeah, you really downgraded. Okay.
Okay, no, Amber's
Oh,
really good.
no,
Amber's
sure.
really good.
Okay.
It's the regular kind that tastes like peas.
Okay, so I want to say,
It does taste
since
like that.
I want to keep on with the wrestling for a little bit, but going from Page, let's go to something that's actually wrestling related and
Sonny's
not
porn
porn.
video.
No, yeah, that was actually not.
More porn.
But
She takes dick like a champ. Like she was born to do that.
rumor has it that with the whole storyline with Mick Foley at this moment, he is going to be leaving because of hip surgery.
Yep.
And replacing him is Kurt Angle.
Heard about
Oh yeah.
that. Heard about that.
I
Excited.
am
for that.
extremely excited because his work as SmackDown GM back in early 2000s was so
I was-
That's
good.
awesome.
A big fan of that.
What bums me out is that like Mick Foley just kind of started hitting his stride as like GM.
Yeah. We talked about this last time on the podcast. How the past couple weeks he's been sort of like yelly Foley, like trying to be passionate
Well,
about
he'll be
it.
like, yeah, it's like forced passion where he's like, listen, Sammy, I don't want you to go out there, and I don't want you to kill yourself. And he's like,
I lost an ear.
don't you know? I have passion for this business and all on my teeth.
Wobble wobble dub dub!
Wubba dub dub.
But yeah, it's like Mick Foley just kind of he found that balance, and then he cut that excellent promo on Triple H,
Yes, that
which
was
I don't,
fucking fantastic.
which tripped me up because when they're like, get out of my ring, Foley, bleh. And he leaves, like the cameras kind of focus on Steph, and then the crowd pops, and I didn't see it. That was when like Foley was obviously getting Mr. Sacco out.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, but for people who didn't see it,
Fuck it. So listen to this podcast.
It's like, you know how many
I
lonely
probably
nights me and Mr. Sacco have spent together? It's going to be extra grimy tonight for you.
yeah. But it's like I saw the crowd pop, and I'm like, all right, someone's coming down the ramp, or Foley's doing something, and Foley did something. Triple H walks over, and I'm like, he's got something in his hand. Oh shit! And
fucking Sacco.
and then he got him, and I was like, oh, that's so good.
Like, Triple H, eat my potential children.
Yeah, exactly.
Eat the cum rag.
Triple H. I'm. As much as people like to bag on Triple H, the very recent WWE since the brand split, most of it has been good.
Most of it. Most of it.
Before
Mostly
that,
SmackDown.
mostly SmackDown.
Smarkdown was my favorite show.
SmackDown.
favorite.
Friday Night SmackDown.
My favorite show.
For a minute there, I thought you said Markdown. I was like, fucking retail, I hate you. I'm going to Target. I don't need this shit.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, the whole possibility is that Kurt Angle could do, but I have a feeling that before he leaves, they're going to build it up like, you're fired. And he's like, I'm not leaving. And then they're going to do like, SmackDown, it's Team Foley versus Team McMahon, and
Yeah.
if he loses, he's gone forever, and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And then it's going to be some really stupid thrown together team, like, it's going to be
He'd be like,
Sami Zayn and returning Finn Balor
Yeah.
versus fucking Triple H and Samoa Joe.
But no,
And they're-
something stupid.
Yeah.
but no, I'm really happy with WW indies. It's like I took every CAW I've ever made and just like threw them on TV.
Now he is Glacier.
God, you
Yes.
fuck yeah.
He's gonna be at Joey Janela's spring break thing.
Really?
Yeah. Dan Severn is.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dan Severn's there. Glacier.
Dan
He had the
Severn-
best
Invisible
fucking theme
Man.
of all
The
time.
Invisible Man is going.
Vacant!
Bacon's going.
And then
Default is
Andy
there.
from Every Time I Die has a match.
Yes.
And
Okay.
he's.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean,
That's
that's awesome.
gonna be
but
like his 10th match, I think.
That's
so far,
wild.
as a wrestler.
That's
That's
cool,
fucking
though. Yeah.
dope.
Dan
It's
Severn's still
Matt
alive?
Riddle.
That's
Matt Riddle versus Dan Severn.
oh my god.
And then it's
That's
Oh,
I kind of want to see that.
and
I
it's,
kind of really
Matt
want
then
Riddle.
it's Dink the Clown.
Jesus.
It's Dink the Clown, the Invisible Man, Glacier, and a bunch of other indie talents in the first ever Spring
the
Break
Clown.
clusterfuck.
This what is this? My
this
life.
card sounds fucking
Yeah,
phenomenal.
if I could find
That
it,
right there sounds better than everything on the WrestleMania card.
there's no
already.
bad match. It's just really
Yeah, I'm really disappointed with WrestleMania.
Last year's WrestleMania really did it for me. That's I
Yeah,
called
I was
that. I was
upset.
calling that disappointed
I was
mania
upset.
the entire 6 hours of Roman's gonna win,
Yeah.
which they're building up for Mania 34. I don't know. If you
I
guys
was
heard
gonna
about
post a
this.
video about that.
Yeah.
I was gonna post a video about it, but I wanted to save it for the podcast.
Yeah,
They're setting up.
What the fuck
Uh
is going on with WrestleMania 34?
oh.
Because I've heard Wrestling Observer has said that it is going to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar.
Again,
Do you know what I don't want to see on my fucking television?
Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar clean.
Yes! I don't
Jesus.
want to see that!
Don't you? So small, full of hate.
I don't want to see that. That is the one thing that I don't want to see. I didn't want to see Goldberg demolish Kevin Owens in 1 minute and 30 seconds. I didn't want to see that either. I saw...
no.
Technically,
Settle down.
the bell rang. It was 22 seconds.
Oh, no.
Okay, so these
The,
are.
count, the match starts when the bell rings.
All the entire time he was like circling outside the ring and wouldn't get in the ring, I was like, you're eating time. You're eating time.
Well,
oh my God.
there's a reason why they had those two throwaway matches in the middle of the pay-per-view. like-
no,
like
I knew it was
Rusev and
coming.
Big Show
I
kinda
knew
came
it
out
was
of
coming
nowhere.
when he wouldn't get in the ring. I was
No.
like, he's eating time right now.
And
He's
someone
going to
was in-
lose in 22 seconds.
But like
I hate this.
I anticipated that. I was telling people that weeks in advance. I'm like, this is going to happen. I'm telling you now. Ever since the Festival of Friendship, I was like, this is going to happen. Which, by the way, saddest thing in wrestling history since Owen Hart died
yeah.
was the Festival
The
of
death of my
Friendship.
dreams was right there.
So, if you guys still care,
Yeah,
this-
segue.
Joey Janela's Spring Break. So far, confirmed matches is Matt Riddle versus Dan Severn.
Fuck.
Ooh, yes.
The Spring Break clusterfuck featuring a bunch of weird shit. Leo Rush versus Keith Lee.
Fuck.
Matt Tremont versus Eddie Kingston in a death match for the
Yeah.
Game Changer Wrestling Championship. Sammy Callahan versus Kyle the Beast.
Fuck. Sammy
Yes.
Callahan.
Andy
Oh,
Williams
yeah.
and Penelope Ford versus Braxton Sutter and Allie from TNA.
Nice. Okay.
Wonderful.
And then there's the main event is Joey Janela versus Marty Jannetty.
Jesus Christ, Janetti's still alive? Where have I
Eddie,
been?
have
Cutting
you,
great
have you
promos,
been
too.
following his Facebook?
No.
He is an old man who thinks he's a thug.
Oh, he's one of them. I
Yeah.
like.
He's
oh.
like, Wolf family, what's up?
Oh,
I'm Marty
You're gonna
Jannetty.
be wrestling from my people, and I ain't gonna let them down. No,
I ain't
no,
gonna
no.
let him down. No, no,
Well,
no.
and that I'm kind of glad they picked Shawn Michaels over Jannetty.
Yeah.
Then Jesus Christ.
So far, for the
Long-term
cluster,
goal.
He is a crazy person.
so
love
far
it.
announced for the clusterfuck is Crazy Boy, who's a luchador,
Okay.
Veda Scott, Jimmy Lloyd, Facade, Glacier, Jervis Cottonbelly,
Yes.
Travis Flip Gordon, Marcus Crane,
I actually
Brian
have a flip shirt
Idol.
upstairs.
Dink
Jesus.
the Clown,
Dink the Clown.
Invisible Man, and John Silver.
Speaking of Flip
Dink the
Gordon,
Clown.
And there's still like 4 or 5 more people to announce.
Speaking of
Christ, that's
Flip
fucking
Gordon, do you know what's coming up? Cold Fury 16 in, where is it? It's in
Haverhill.
Haverhill.
Cool.
Haverhill, Chaotic Wrestling puts on their annual Cold Fury event, and if you are in the New England area, I suggest that you check it out. The main event is Eli Markopoulos versus Chase Del Monte for the Chaotic Wrestling Championship. What else is on the card, TJ?
I'm looking it up right now. I'd say
damn.
Cold 40. That's not
Sweet transition, sweet promo transition. What's up? What else is on the card? Fuck.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't really
Let's
prepared
go!
for that.
It's coming together. This is what happens
I
when
like
you drink
that.
beer
Yeah.
and do a podcast at the same
Damn, where
time.
the fuck is it?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, so
Happy
another
St. Patrick's
match.
Day, by the way,
Another
everybody.
match
Yeah,
that is
fun.
EYFBO, who is currently the TNA Tag Team Champions. They're facing Scotty Slade and Brandon Locke.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes! Yes!
All good Anthony Green and Cam Zagami.
Yes! Cam Av Connection.
Yeah, and then
The
the
boys.
Logan brothers. So it's a 4-way.
Cam to give a damn.
It's
Hey.
a 4-way Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championship match.
Fuck,
And then-
that's awesome.
Ilya Markopoulos versus Chase Del Monte.
Del Monte.
Fuck yeah. That sounds like a savage
I
card.
think it's Donovan Dijak versus Cody Rhodes, I believe.
Yes, that's gonna be fucking awesome.
Well,
I'm glad Cody is going to tinier promotions.
he's got such a big name. He could walk into any promotion and be like, "Hey, put me on the card."
He
What are
may,
they
yeah,
gonna
I'm
do?
your
Say
champion.
no?
I'm your champion now.
What are they gonna do? It's like the Hardys. They can just go anywhere and be like, "Hey, tag belts."
He's
Go.
still WCPW champion, which I'm so happy.
Oh yeah, that's right, huh?
Oh yeah, there's also
Love WCW.
keep going. I just found more. Travis Gordon versus
Keep
Mike
going.
Verna versus Christian Casanova
Oh,
for the New England Championship.
I thought you were just gonna stop at Christian. I was like, hell yeah. One more match, let's go.
Christian, you're on your own.
All of his peeps are out there. It's just Edge.
And Brian Malonis faces Mikey Webb.
oh man.
JT Dunn versus Warbeard Hansen.
Yes.
And hold on. It's Donovan Dijak versus Adam Booker.
Okay.
Okay.
And then it's Cody Rhodes versus Brickma Stone.
Nice.
I knew that
That's
one.
gonna
I saw
fucking get a
the
house down.
That's
I'm a
gonna
huge
be-
Brick
that's
fan.
a barn burner.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna
I love all the work that Cody's putting in right now.
Yeah.
I love it. I love what he's doing.
He did the smart thing. He left WWE kind of on his own volition. Like, he's like, hey, request my release, I'm out. And then his wife, the most ride or die chick on the planet, is like, yeah, I'm out too. And then they leave together.
He
It's like Brick Squad, nigga. I'm out.
Yeah.
And then just dips. And then,
Bow, 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 bow!
blah, blah, blah,
buh.
blah.
Swag, bitch.
No, motherfucker. I love what he's doing. Specifically, I love
Based
one
on
of
fuck
his
your
first
bitch.
promos
Eat that
in
wonton soup.
Fuck your
WCPW
bitch.
was he literally said, I'm making this place my home and I don't care what anybody in Connecticut says. My name is Cody Goddamn
Yeah,
Rhodes."
because that's his fucking
And
Yeah, it's funny now, but he can only be dubbed as
Cody.
Cody.
Yeah.
yeah, no. That's why I think he loves working for WCPW is because it's not on TV, it's on the internet.
It should be Cody
the rules are
Runnels and just use his like.
Yeah.
No, I mean he could do
But it's
that.
like, it's the legacy part. It's Rhodes.
Don't
It's
you
such a
bring up
name.
that fucking stable.
I'm sorry. Forgive me! No, don't do it again.
It's a new day.
Not after.
It's a new day. Yes, it
All the
is.
rest of them like don't do shit. Just Orton's still left. That's it.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit, yeah.
No.
I know Ted DiBiase doesn't wrestle
No,
anymore.
Ted DiBiase Jr. is done.
Yeah, he doesn't wrestle anymore.
Last I heard he was doing something with animals.
Yeah, I think he's like a
Yeah.
vet or
Chicken
something,
fucker.
like an animal farmer.
He's a chicken
I don't know.
fucker.
He's just like a family dude.
He's doing
now.
a whole
That's
lot. He's
cool.
doing the same thing with animals that Paige is doing with
And the list of wrestlers that will never wear our merch continues to grow.
Hey, Casey. Knock, knock.
Who's that?
Give me a beer.
Oh, yeah.
On my third one since
Hey,
we
man.
started this.
It's not a good joke. That joke's trash.
I don't give a
I would know.
fuck. Thank you.
And that's right. You are a comedian.
Pseudo comedian. Every now and then I'll do something. I'm gonna add it to your pile.
Cool.
My pile of cans. Yeah, every now and then I do comedy. I haven't done it in a couple months though. Just boredom.
Well, it happens.
I haven't thought of anything good to write because comedy is a very like flash in the pan thing. Like jokes are only funny for a small period of time.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be like, what about the deal with that
Well, it's like
airplane food?
no, that'd be like telling Chris Benoit jokes in 2017. They're still funny and they'll still go over.
Ah, can't you believe some of it's been 10 years?
Yeah.
Still hilarious.
It's still funny.
No.
You know, tap or snap, his final words to his son. But it's like, good night, Daniel. I can't,
Remake
ever
of
since,
Daniel and Mr. Cooper. You know?
yeah. Ever since Chris Benoit killed himself and he hung himself on his Bowflex, I haven't looked at mine the same way since.
It's collecting dust.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because like I don't ever want children, but I know that no matter what I do, I'll always be a better father than Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Because I won't kill my kids. I'll just skip town.
Exactly.
I'll see you on draft day.
And then
Single
like
moms
you're
breed
18, you
athletes.
come back, I'm like, fuck, that line at the store is no joke.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Come back with the carton of
now that
cigarettes
we're
and a gallon of
talking
milk.
about it,
Fucking
now
crazy.
that we're talking about it,
I never
I
said
did
where
have
I
a
was
friend
going
that
yet.
happened to. It was his 18th birthday. He was at my house. I will not name names, but he was at my house, and we're just chilling out, hanging out, playing video games. He gets a call, and it's from his dad. He just turned 18. His dad left like way back in the day,
Yeah.
Which was on Wednesday.
which was a Wednesday. And he gets this call, and it's from his biological dad. I'm like, how fucking crazy is that?
Hey, kid, I'm
Like,
outside.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Want to play
They
the
have my
game?
number.
Skip all the child support, whatever.
Oh, yeah, it
You're
just shows
18
up.
now, and now I want a relationship.
You want to play
with
that
you.
game of catch that we never played that scarred you for life? Let's go.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
want to go to the bar? Oh no, you can't
At
do
that point, if
make
that
a
was
bargain,
me,
dude.
which it would never be, because I think people like that are pieces of shit.
When you run out on your kids.
When it would
Oh, yeah. You're a
never be me.
You're a stand-up guy if you do that.
No.
Damn
At
it.
that point, if I ever had like the thought of my kid's 18 now, I don't have to pay child support. Maybe I can talk to him now. No, that would never be me. I would just be like, all right, yeah, no, it's probably too late to salvage this. So fuck that.
I bet a kid, like a dad that runs out on his kids,
You're
brings out
better
the
off.
world's best dad mug and just like looks at it funny. He's like, this mug is a
That is
lie.
an evil human being.
This
you just
mug is a
described.
lie. I am not the world's best dad.
Everything it's ever in reverse is like the kid just leaves down and never pays the father support.
The dad's like, I need this money.
Oh my god. How else am I going to afford my blackjack and hookers?
I can't claim you on my taxes if they don't know you exist. Come back to me.
Exactly.
This took a turn. You know who didn't take a turn? Paul Walker.
Macho Man.
Too late. How dare you?
I know, it's too soon. How dare you talk about Paul Walker? What's he gonna do? Drive to my house? Come on.
Oh, one time I was
I'm not
playing
gonna be able to make
GTA.
that
One
trip
time I was
anyway.
playing GTA
He
5.
ain't walking.
One time I was playing GTA 5,
He's
and
burning.
I was driving a red car, ironically, and I didn't take the turn right, and I flipped, hit a wall, and exploded.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, and I literally turned to my friend, and I was like, I Paul Walkered when I should have Vin Diesel. And the look on her face, just the dread. Do you ever know, like, immediately when you've made, like, a really bad joke?
Yeah.
That was the moment. Like, I
Well.
saw it on her face, and I was like,
all bad jokes can become good jokes if you just work on them.
Hey, you could have even Tyrese Gibbs.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, do you
didn't die.
think that when someone does that in GTA, they just think to themselves, "Oh, this is what Ryan Dunn felt like."
Oh.
Hi, my name is Ryan Dunn. This is the Ferrari flip.
They should root.
Hi, my name is Ryan Dunn, and this is the blender.
Hi, my name is Peter Griffin, and this is our roof shopping cart.
Roof shopping cat.
Oh yeah, but it's like on my phone I just have jokes that I've written that I never get to use. And I have notebooks full of just one-liners.
I love stand-up comedy. Every so often I'll write like a stand-up joke.
Yeah,
Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah,
that dude, he's so good. But where did he fucking go?
I don't know.
I don't know. Once you
Into his fucking black cave. And
Amy Schumer sucked him up into her vagina.
She's like, ha ha ha, vagina. I had sex with so many dicks. Ha ha ha, Bud Light.
Did you hear?
I know Bud Light. Thank you.
Did you hear about like the backlash she's getting? Like, I'm not gonna lie.
She's not funny.
Yeah,
oh man.
I'm not gonna lie. The backlash is very warranted.
Calling you out, Amy Schumer.
Okay,
Bro,
on the
loves
newest
Amy
special
Schumer. Oh my
only.
God.
On the newest special only. I found some of her stuff funny. Some of it.
Yeah.
She's funny. I think with the most recent special, she tried to be too edgy.
Guys, it's just super funny, guys.
It's like
My vagina.
There's like, you can tell when somebody's trying to tell a joke that's like, hey, I'm an edgelord, look at me say something offensive.
Yeah.
And then there's people who will just naturally say shit like that and just make jokes out of it.
Oh yeah, no.
Like, it's weird because I write jokes all the time about like super offensive shit. I wrote a joke about how
We just did 20 minutes of Chris Benoit jokes.
exactly, and like Paul Walker and like Ryan Dunn references. It's like I wrote a joke one time that I got in trouble for saying, which was bullshit. Where I made a joke about like a lot of like these mainstream rappers that have all this money can't seem to afford to buy food for themselves because they all look malnourished. Like Wiz Khalifa looks like we could feed him for a quarter a day. And like I made a joke.
Khalifa looks like a single black mother.
Yeah, it's like he looks
Little Yachty,
yeah.
fucking.
It's like you could feed Wiz Khalifa for a quarter a
Like
day.
Minnesota.
Oh,
Watch
my
out
God.
for that boulder. Put it in the folder.
Hundreds
Maybe when you roll that.
millions of dollars.
That's my
And then-
fucking Instagram video I posted.
And then it's like, I'll say something like Young Thug looks like he could step on a landmine and not set it off. Like, they just look malnourished. It's like,
no.
they have all this money, they can't afford to buy food, apparently. And I made
Fucking
jokes about,
rap.
another joke I used to tell that I probably still tell because it's still sort of relevant. Do you remember who Ariel Castro was? The guy who held those 3 women captive in his basement for like 10 years?
yeah.
Amanda Berry. Stuff like that. Make jokes about that, where it's like he killed himself in prison. I guess he didn't like the idea of being held captive without consent.
Ah,
Do you remember the whole
nice.
Amanda Todd thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was a
Drinking
rumor.
bleach.
I had a band. He knows about this band. It was called Dead Girls Don't Say No.
Hell yeah, that's
And it
yeah.
was a one-man grind band. And I was like, over in the background. And I have a song called Amanda Todd Had a Killer Rack.
She really did though. And now it's probably like a decomposing.
Did you
rack.
see
It's a
Casey?
wholesale rack.
Casey Anthony recently fucking came out and started talking to the press.
What
I
about
still
her?
don't know where my daughter is.
I'm gonna find the
Super good at hide and seek.
I'm gonna find the real killer. All right, OJ.
No, fucking if I did it.
Glove didn't fit.
I read a copy of that book.
The glove
Is it
didn't
good?
fit, obviously, because you have a fucking kid.
OJ's book is actually pretty decent.
OJ got ballsy is what happened. He wrote a book called If I Did It. Like, won the trial. At that point, you should never talk again.
It's like a fucking Bobby
That's
Schmurder rap.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. If he won the
I
sold
trial,
at that point, he should have said nothing.
I sold crack on the block.
Nothing.
These are my niggas'
Then
names.
he came out with a book.
Yeah, because like after the
Then he came out with a book.
he like disappeared for a while, came back with a book, robbed somebody.
Yeah,
and
no, he tried to fucking rob somebody.
And now they're like, all right, we're throwing the book at him, and the book was probably something he couldn't read. Too many big words hit him.
What? Like, why would you do that? And
He's up for
like,
parole
I
and
got away with murder. I guess I'll try to rob this fucking casino. No.
Homicide, isn't that the stuff you spray on your plants to get the insects to go away?
O.J. Simpson cut a white girl's head off and got off in the early like mid '90s. Like O.J. was untouchable. He was like the Teflon Don.
At that point, I'm never doing anything yet. I'm gonna take the millions of dollars that I have.
You know
Speaking
and I'm
of
gonna
getting off
fuck
with a white girl, Xavier Woods.
Oh my god! yes.
Everything's just gonna come back to that. I think that's the focal point for like the guest appearance of me. She's like, "Hey guys, Paige nudes." That's what I'll.
That's gonna be the title of the fucking episode. Page News.
No, it should be "Don't You Dare Be Sour."
Don't you dare be
There
sour.
we go. Just for you, that's going to be our thing. That's
Yes.
good.
I did it. I'm finally
Don't
somebody.
you dare be
I
sour.
finally made it a popular.
Give
man.
the clap to your tag team champ.
Make those cheeks clap and feel the power. It's a big dig. Yes, it is.
It's a big dick. Yes, it is.
I even shaved my pews to look like a bonsai plant.
Shaving it with kitchen shears.
Galax on fire!
Oh, Jesus. You know,
Okay, fire.
PK fire!
that's after the sex. That's like the STD part.
Oh my
Penis
god.
fire. Do you know what came out today?
What came out
Show me your
today?
boobs.
Yeah.
Show me your boob.
That came out today. No, Iron Fist came out today.
How is it? I haven't seen it.
I saw the first 6 episodes this morning
Is
because
it meh, like everybody says?
yeah, the first 6 episodes anyway are like, eh.
Do you know what really pissed me off about that show? Like, when they first announced
That
it,
Danny
like,
Rand is an Asian guy?
Yeah, no, he's not an Asian guy in the comics!
I know, but
I hated that shit! Like,
Yeah, it just shows, like, culturally insensitive.
No.
it's like no, it's not. The character's not Asian. That was my first gripe. I was like, hey, you know that Danny Rand? I've never met an Asian
He's
guy
a
whose
white
real
guy.
name was Danny Rand, and it wasn't like a stage name. So I was
My
like,
name's Stuart. I'm like,
yeah.
fuck,
It's
dude.
like, where are you from?
Fuck
Cumberland.
yourself.
Like,
Like,
you ain't no Stewart. Shut up.
that's what
South
pissed me off
Central.
about it.
That's
It's
what
like,
immediately set me off was that, and then it's like, oh, I had another point. It was like Danny Rand not being an Asian dude, and then I
But-
said that once, and someone goes, yeah, well, they did a really smart thing in that Fantastic Four movie by making the Human Torch black. I'm like, yeah, and how much did that money, like, did that movie make?
Okay,
Like,
actually, he
nothing.
was one of my favorite parts of that movie.
But still, it's
You
like,
saw it?
that movie still
I
trash.
watched it. I was gonna do a review on it.
You are the only person I know who saw it.
I disliked it so much.
Yeah,
I
so did
hated
everyone
it.
else. Literally everyone hated that movie.
It was the worst.
Except the people who got a paycheck from that movie.
There was
Danny Trejo should have played the Thing because his face looks like a bunch of rocks. Anyway.
like, you know me, like I fight for everyone's rights,
Yeah,
whatever.
of course, as
Shit
I
like
think
that, you
everyone
know.
should.
But
then
that's
they're-
the one thing where I was like, this is where whitewashing isn't a problem, and you're making it a problem.
Like, I'm against, like, I'm pretty much against everything that's bad in the world. I'll make jokes about it, but, like, low-key, I'm like, hey, man, everyone should have the same rights, and whitewashing's kind of lame in Hollywood. But then it's like, you know, Danny Rand isn't an Asian guy, so that would just kind of be stunt casting. It'd be like, look what we did, we're different. It's like, no, you're just being an asshole.
No.
And Finn Jones does I think that's his name. He's an okay job as being Iron Fist. He's just okay. Like, he's just the casting was so good up until that point.
Paige did an okay job.
Paige did a great job.
Paige did a fantastic job.
Ask Brad.
Ask David.
You know what? Something good came out of this. Brad Maddox is relevant again.
Yeah, I know. Holy
Until
shit.
people realize-
Somebody's gonna sign
Nobody
him now.
realizes it, then it's probably-
Hell, wherever he gets signed, better not be somewhere that Del Rio's signed to, or he's dead.
New signing for TNA. Brad
Oh
Maddox.
shit!
That is bad.
What's
Back over
Mad
to Beef
Maddox
Wellington.
doing in the Impact Zone?
What's Dolph Diggler doing in the Impact Zone?
Back underneath the Beef Wellington
You
name.
know. Is that who is
Got
that?
the meat.
Is that Gene Ambrose? Speaking of Dean Ambrose, he better win at Mania. He better fucking beat Baron Corbin at Mania. He deserves a singles victory
He
after the Brock
does.
Lesnar
He
incident.
does.
Baron
And I
Corbin
wish it
Dallas
wasn't against
multi-pass.
Corbin Dallas.
Monty Pass.
Corbin!
You should have been like,
Corbin!
Baron, I'm gonna turn you into a meat popsicle.
The most
No one's gonna fucking get that reference.
no, the most unrealistic part of The Fifth Element was that the cigarette filters were like that long, and like the cigarette part was like 1 inch long. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's funny because that's totally inaccurate.
Do you know what we've done? We've done the opposite of that.
I know. Well, people would be vaping in the future. So, I love the most New Hampshire thing, like 2017 New Hampshire thing I've ever seen. You know where the Red Arrow Diner is off Exit 5?
Yeah.
Which I love that
live
place.
by there.
I do sort of live by there. I live like right down the street for the most part.
I used to live on Manchester Street in Manchester.
Damn.
So
That's
it's
the
like
most
pretty-
romantic.
It's like it is right there. But there's a vape shop right next to a gun store. And I think
That's the most New Hampshire
that is the
thing.
most New Hampshire thing. In
Vaping
2017.
has now made me the least New Hampshire person.
I hate
Has
it.
made me less New Hampshire because now vaping is the most New Hampshire thing you can
Now when
do.
I say like fucking
hate it.
explosion, I'm like, I get it, you vape.
I used to be the kid. I used to be the kid in skinny jeans, smoking a butt, in the beanie.
Super fringe.
Oh yeah.
I used to be the guy who just passed out like somewhere in a corner at a show, taking a nap because I was too drunk.
I hear that.
Yeah.
That was me last night. I was pissed drunk on
I
PBR
fell
and hard
asleep at
cider, and I was like,
sleep.
this is great. Eat
Do any
pizza.
of you remember Summer Breakdown 2010?
Probably
It was like
not.
Suicide Silence, Whitechapel, and
I had the
Mirror,
poster
Armor
for
the
it
Broken.
upstairs.
Good
I
Suicide
felt-
Silence?
Yeah.
Okay.
I fell
Yeah.
asleep at that.
Yeah. Eddie's not really doing it for Suicide Silence at all.
He's just a glorified guest vocalist.
Yeah. But,
And Dora sucked!
Great vocalist was Mitch Lucker. I liked him since the moment I fucking heard him back in like 2008. I was a little late to that band, but
Yeah.
I mean, I caught up, and that band was
Oh.
fucking amazing.
Mitch Lucker is just late to everything now.
Yeah. It's-
He has a kid. Had.
yeah. Yeah. Just like Casey Anthony.
All right.
But great vocalist. But speaking of great vocalists, our boy Richie Downs, who runs NH Booking, has a show for his band April 9th. They are coming back with a new lineup, and they've been silent for a while because guitarist left, drummer left.
Trash.
Yeah, they'd had to get all new stuff and new members.
You sucked anyway.
They were fucking good. You shut your whore mouth.
Punk! I've never
You
listened.
go back home to your
At
home
the
on
heart
Whore
of
Islands.
it,
Damn.
And,
he doesn't know what he's talking about.
but April
I
9th,
don't.
they come back to the Bungalow Bar and Grill, NH Booking's new home. April 9th, again, I reiterate, it's a Sunday, and we happen to have free entry to that show. And plus free entry, we get to set up shop in the back. We get our own merch table. Our first merch table as Just Plain Filthy. I haven't done this shit in years, and I am
Same.
stoked to have my own merch table. We're going to be passing out free unsigned band CDs for you guys to listen to some great unknown bands in the scene in the area, overseas, just great music in general. On top of that, merch table exclusive shirts, bumper stickers, circle stickers, cheap ass buttons with our logo on it, and then we're gonna have for that week, we're having sale on our fucking big cartel. Everything that was $20 is going to be $18. Not too much of a sale. It's not going to be like fucking here, they have 90% off.
No,
We still
fuck
need to
that.
make something.
Yeah.
But you guys get some good savings. You get cheaper than you would.
I watched you burn away in a place and time so far removed from today. Well, I heard you say that nothing lasts forever but the memories we've made along the way. But I can still see your face, less clear and ever present as the moment that they took you away. It was a feeling that I could never shake, a constant reminder place and time so far removed from today. I watched you burn away. Burn away.
Bomb-ass vocals from Richie, and the instrumental is wicked tight.
Yeah, essentially, like, if you don't know how to describe them and you want to recommend this band to a friend, I would say the best way to say it is La Dispute meets At the Drive-In.
His vocals were very
That's
Jordan.
really good.
Yeah.
Very
Because it's
Jordan.
like yelly, but it's kind of like cry-esque as well.
It's like you're shouting.
Yeah.
You know what?
You're not screaming, you're shouting at a motherfucker.
That was kind of the thing that I hated when people would make fun of Lon. They would like, oh, crycore.
Crycore. Shoutcore.
But like,
No pizza rolls!
darling, you ate all my pizza
Somebody's
rolls.
sleeping with mommy tonight. Mom, keep it down.
I used to not understand what that meant. My dad was losing his mind. I was like, what does that even mean? And now that I'm a grown up boy, I'm like, oh fuck, I know exactly what that means. My dad's a pervert. This is great. Now I know where I get it from. Thanks, Dad. Shouts out, Dennis, you old codger.
EGLT.
Shouts out, fam. I used to live in your balls. Not anymore.
My first apartment.
My first apartment in your balls.
Well, his first apartment.
Too many
I don't live in your dad's
roommates.
balls.
Too many roommates.
Now, from what I heard, he got around. Who's to say?
Yeah, whatever.
Who's to say?
Who's the boss? Tony Dan's a motherfucker.
I was supposed to have a
The Tony
twin.
Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza.
I love that.
Did I
band.
ever tell you guys this? I was supposed to have a twin. And apparently,
And you moshed the fuck out of him.
I
He died.
moshed the fuck
Did
out
you
of my
crowd
I-
kill your own twin?
I crowd killed him and ate him. Absorbed his power.
There you go. Now you're twice.
Fuck me up. I lost
There
some
could
shit in the
be-
process,
It's
but
like Kenny versus Spenny. It's like there could be only one.
Yeah, Casey, there's no such thing as a one-sided fight in the womb. You may have lost a couple things, but you gained a whole lot.
People always say from the womb to the tomb, but that was like straight away. Like,
Do you know
No.
from the womb to the
Directly
tomb,
from-
like, why
Yeah.
you're still in the womb.
Do you know who
Direct
crowd
message
kills?
to the tomb.
You know who I forget crowd kills? Seth Rollins crowd kills.
Yeah. No,
He's been
that's what
banned
Tom-
from venues.
That fucking dude who was like the Joker at that movie theater shooting, he crowd kills. Forgot his name.
It was the Joker.
You know what my favorite fucking
It was the Joker.
meme is? Like, why am I here? Oh, right.
But he's like, has like a revelation. He's like, fuck, that's what. He's like, shit, did I leave the stove on?
Oh, right. The murder.
That's the thing. That's what everybody's getting all bent out of shape about. Come on, guys. It was only like 12 people.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
All of the things.
Hello.
Speaking of Jesus Christ, I'm gonna plug the opposite of that. The Headbang
Hail
Hell
Satan.
Satan shirt is
Yeah.
available on justplainfilthy.bigcartel.com.
Yeah, thank you. You got that one this time. I fucked it up.
I think because he got it right, I'm gonna have to buy it now. He didn't fuck it up, so now I'm not.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you're listening to this, your shirt's on its way.
Well, if you're
There
lis-
was a discrepancy at the office, and it got on hold for 2 days, and I didn't even know about it.
well, if you're listening to this, just know that I love you, and you brought me a pizzadilla, which was really fucking good. So thank you.
The fuck is a pizzadilla? Explain that.
It's a quesadilla pizza where it's like layer of crust, cheese, another layer of crust, pizza toppings, more cheese.
Someday somebody's gonna animate that.
It's I hope okay. And I want my face to be right in the middle of it.
I
It's like
can't
layer
have
of-
that because I'm a shitty vegan.
Are you a vegan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought you were cool. Damn. Now I know you're super
I mean, I
cool.
could probably do that with like diet cheese.
Diet cheese.
No,
Daya.
Oh, diet cheese?
I hate Daya. I've
It
had
sucks,
Daya.
but I mean,
that?
I
a little
hate
bit.
Daya.
What is
There's
Daya?
so many other better vegan cheeses. I don't know why people choose
Oh, my
Daya.
fart got on that. That would have been dope.
Oh, that'd be
That hurt my
Remix it and shit.
that hurt my brain. What is vegan cheese? What is diet cheese?
It's like made with like wheat and seasonings. And shit.
No,
Bullshit.
there's some quality
real
vegan
cheese.
cheeses out there, but I know that Daya is the worst. I've tried things that
Now,
taste and
I'm
feel
sorry
like
to be
real
that
cheese.
stereotypical vegan who's like, I'm vegan.
No, it's fine.
Oh, don't worry
Because
about it.
now that we're bringing it up, I've actually never really been around an actual vegan before. You don't
I
smell, you
know
don't smell as
vegans
bad
all
as
the
I thought.
time.
No, what, so is it
You
for
haven't smelled me close enough.
bring it in, man? No, is it for like dietary reasons, health
Really
reasons, or is it just
awesome.
because you want to?
We're gonna take a dark turn real second.
We don't have to. You can literally make this a 2-sentence answer.
I know.
I'm
It was
sorry
mostly
if I'm,
because.
I'm sorry
it's
if I'm
cool.
bringing up anything dark.
No,
but
it's
not
okay.
really. I
Maybe
revel
this
in
will
this.
enlighten some people. Maybe not. I don't know. My dad died in 2015.
I'm
and,
sorry. I didn't. Okay.
No, it's cool. Don't worry about it. This might be informal to some people.
And
I'm
now,
okay with it.
and now I'm a monster.
No, it's cool.
Like people needed that warning.
No, they found out that he had multiple kind of cancers in his organs and
fuck
stuff,
that.
and it was all derivative because of smoking excessively and having
That'll
a
do
poor
it.
diet.
That is a problem.
And he ate exactly how I ate for most of my life. So to avoid that, it scared the living shit out of me.
I imagine it would.
And I was like, nope, not using any of this stuff. I don't want cholesterol. I
Yeah.
don't want eat red meats or chickens and stuff.
Which
no
is
more
that-
oil. I'm not going to do any of that shit.
Yeah, that which is hard because like Meat
I
is
respect
so
you
good.
more for
I
it,
know, I
actually.
agree. And,
I respect vegans more than any other person on the planet because I can't do that shit.
no, I need meat.
I cut it all
That
cold
sounds- that
turkey
sounded
like
weird.
right away as soon as I fucking found out.
I need meat like Paige needs meat. No,
Always bringing it back.
apparently. No, 'cause-
Xavier Wood.
Allegedly.
yeah, no, because my stepdad recently passed away from cancer. It was
Oh,
multiple
shit.
myeloma, blood cancer. They ain't
Oh.
fixing that. They know there's like you can treat it, you can't fix it.
You can stall it a little bit. You're
Yeah,
gonna
but
die.
and they did for like 2 years, and that was
I have
like
a shelf
fuck,
life
so
of 60, so I don't give a shit. Every
Yeah.
member of my family has died at like in their 60s.
in their 60s. My dad is 67 years old. If he makes it to 80, bless him, because that man's lived a life, and it's like, yeah, I'm just doing stuff. Like, you're gonna die, and you're just gonna die in that stupid chair.
Just to sum it all up, I got scared the shit out of because of my dad's health records, and I was like, nope, not me.
Yeah.
Time to change.
Dude, fear's a great motivator.
Yeah.
Fear and... But it's like just like general fear, and then like fear of failure.
An instinct that Brad Maddox apparently does not have.
No, because he's gonna get his throat cut and tongue pulled through.
Yeah, I was vegetarian, and then relapsed, and kind of went back to eating meat, and ate like shit.
I like you say relapse like it was an addiction. Like, oh, fuck,
It
man.
kind of is an addiction.
I ate that chicken nugget, and then fuck, I thought I could put the cookie down, but goddamn.
And then I went vegan, and then I was like on vacation, and I was like, oh, we're at Gecko's down in fucking like around Tampa. This place has nothing to eat except for like meat and burgers and stuff. So I went ham on that. Pun intended. And I went, it was like a double cheeseburger with onion rings, bacon, and beef chili on top of it. And I had that for my one meal coming back into eating meat again, and I hated my life for like 2 days. Because that just ripped apart my asshole. Like,
I'm glad that vegan culture is becoming more accepted, because there's so many good vegan restaurants now.
Except in New Hampshire.
Except in New Hampshire. But I've been
two.
to a few restaurants that are fucking great. Like, Vietnam Noodle House is awesome.
Yes.
That...
Giant of Siam is dope as fuck.
Oh, yes. What was that one place we went to in Worcester recently?
Violet Rice, or Rice Violet.
Rice Violet. Rice Violet is fucking dope.
Yeah, mushroom rice, and that was dope. I didn't realize that there was going to be jalapenos and stuff in my rice, and I ate it, and my mouth was on fire, and then I coughed and choked on the jalapeno, and then that was game over.
And then you died.
Speaking of game, you know what I've been doing recently?
What?
I've been playing the shit out of Town of Salem on my Mac.
Okay, tell me about this, because you brought this up last night, and I was pissed drunk, and I was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "What's Town of Salem?" I was pissed drunk, eating a pizzadilla, watching Ready to Rumble, the greatest wrestling movie of all time.
Have you ever played the card game Werewolf?
Yeah,
it's like that, but there's so many different rules. Like, everybody in the town gets a role.
Okay.
Nobody knows who's who. You pick a name at the beginning of the round. You get your role. It's Mafia, Werewolf, Wolf, all mixed into one.
Really?
There's a serial killer, 3 Mafia, and town roles. And each person has a different job in the town. And it's so fucking good. I love getting on Discord and shit and having like a party of people go on and just wreck shop. Like, last night, I was a serial killer and I just wrecked shop. I killed everybody, and everybody in my Discord is like freaking out, like, who the fuck is the serial killer? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening with this.
And then you turn to the side and you're like, it's me.
At the end of the round, it's just me and one other person, and I'm really like, I'm in love with you guys. I'm a serial killer. It's super fucking fun.
You just fucking get them.
It's super fun.
Yeah, because you hit me up and I was like, I know I've heard of this, and then I was just kind of like, I'm pissed drunk. I'll figure it out tomorrow.
Really, a couple more drinks.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of stuff too. I'm playing Fallout 4 again.
Oh yeah.
Because they're all so many
Fallout Boy.
You do that Switch shit, right?
I wasn't gonna bring it into that, but I'm glad that
fucking do it.
That you're gonna go into shameless plug mode. No, I'm
the king of it.
We always load the back half.
You always load the back half. We're
just like Paige.
No, yeah, I do a lot of stuff actually. I got because I'm currently unemployed, so I have a whole lot of free time. Between jobs is the official title, which is my code for, hey, I'm collecting free money. Thanks, Massachusetts.
I was between jobs for like 5 years.
I respect that. I couldn't do that. My mind would melt.
I've been without a job a few times, never longer than like 6 months.
No, I hate not having a job. But
I dislike it.
yeah, but it's finding something that pays enough where it's like, oh, I can sustain like rent, bills, and like I can feed my cat. That's pretty much all I need.
Alright.
No, but I Twitch, and you can.
Page Fetter Cat.
Oh, whoa! Well,
Doesn't get too long. Xavier Woods.
Jesus, Xavier's Wood.
Ever see a cat eat a snake?
You ever seen a cat eat a black mamba? You about?
I was about to say Black
You're
Mamba.
gonna learn today.
Black Snake Moan.
No, Black Snake's maker moan. Alright, fine. I'll shamelessly plug this so we can move on from it. No, because I'm just not a good salesman. I'm really good at talking. I could probably sell shit to a toilet and across to the Pope. But I just I don't know, I'm just not good at it. I have to really buckle down and apply.
Very Jim Cornette of you.
It was, thank you. I have to apply myself, which I've been told that I'm not very good at. Thank you, guidance counselors in high school, for ruining my self-esteem, and my parents, because they don't love me.
It's the worst.
Yeah. No, but I Twitch.
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitch
I have a
at
story after this.
twitch.com/Devon's Revenge, DVONS Revenge, all one word. I'm on Twitter at Devon Heat, DVONHEAT, all one word. That's right, all one word. I'm on Instagram because I take nature photos and stupid pictures of my cat. At Devon Sheehan,
That's what I do.
my full name with an underscore at the end, so it's DEVINSHEEHAN _. And I started a YouTube channel last week or a week and a half ago, where I'm just going to put my highlights of my Twitch stream up and reviews of things because I'm really opinionated and I'm super offensive.
You should review the Page video.
I'm going to review, you know what? I just fucking might review the Page videos. But you can just find me at Devon Sheehan, it's just my name. And yeah, I was supposed to put up a video today, but I fucking forgot. So I'm going to put it up tomorrow.
Hey,
More
you're part of
important.
some sort of content today.
I am sorry. You know what? You're right. When's this going up?
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
because
just announced you as being an official member of the podcast.
you know what? Hey, you know what? Let's say this. I'll be a special guest for now until I can get my own schedule worked out where it's I could be here consistently. So I'm a special guest of this wonderful podcast because I'm a sad chicken boy and I might not have gas or money to get here.
Speaking of failed guidance counselors.
So that's all my things. Everyone look me up. I need followers and subscribers because I need validation from the internet because I'm a sad boy. And yeah,
Isn't that why we're all here?
yeah, your subscribers and your followers on the gram and Twitter might potentially prevent me from causing myself harm. So thank you. I need that. So do that shit. Thank you. Good night. Okay.
Welcome.
Carry on.
Speaking of guidance counselors failing, back when I was in elementary school and middle school, there wasn't a lot. People up here didn't deal with a lot of physically disabled people.
Oh, fuck that. Actually,
Yeah.
You can continue to talk about this. This is going to be weird on the podcast. Hey, where's the bathroom at? I gotta
It
piss.
is right.
It's the next door
Yeah.
over on the
Yeah.
same
So,
wall.
Yeah.
okay, thank you.
So, back in the day, when I was in elementary school and middle school, people in New Hampshire didn't deal with the physically disabled that often, at least not in Nashua. So, because of my obvious, physical shit that I have, they thought I was mentally retarded. And back in Texas, believe it or not, I had been tested and shit, genius level intellect. So, for my age, I was very advanced at a young age. I wouldn't say now looking at me, it's you didn't apply yourself. But back in the day, I was very forward thinking as a kid. So when I got here, all the guidance counselors and teachers would talk to me hey, how how's it going, buddy? Like, how you doing? Like, talk very slow, do all this other sort of shit, and just, like, all this bullshit that was... and I would sit there and I'd be like, why are you talking? Like, why are you talking slow? You don't need, we can sit here and have a normal conversation. I was like 7 years old when I got here. And the whole time I was like, this is fucking bullshit. Like,
This fucking guy.
and even in Texas it was like that. They would talk to other kids like, hey, how's it going? Like, but like, a little better than here. But from a very young age, I would look at people and be like, why are you talking to me like this? I don't need you to talk to me like this. Like, I know what's going on. Do you know what's going on? Because you seem a little slow. It was like the worst thing. Like, that's the worst thing, to be young and know what the world's about. That was like my thing when I was a kid. Is any adult, like, at a family party would come to me and know, like, would talk to me like an adult. Because they would know that I talk like an adult.
Back. Your bathroom is luxurious.
Oh. Thank you.
As I totally interrupt, I imagine like a very deep conversation. Kind of, sort of. I'm sorry.
No, I was talking about how...
You can just edit me out of the whole thing, and I'll just go home with my head in my hands and be disgusted with myself.
No, I was just talking about when I was a little kid, people would talk to me like a child.
I mean, I don't want to say anything negative about you. They probably treat you like shit.
Yeah, no.
Asshole, all of them.
When I was a kid,
Burn them at the stake.
anybody that didn't know me or my family would talk to me like I was just like a child.
Right.
But when I was a child, I was very adult. I've always carried myself kind of like an adult,
More mature,
especially in conversations.
So like more like mature beyond your age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which is
school,
good. That's character
fuck.
building.
I don't want to go over it again. But like in
No, it's fine.
school,
I could probably piece it together. Just kind of pick up where you left off. I could probably pick it up.
in school, people would talk to me like I was a fucking child.
Yeah.
And
Which
I
is
was
always
like,
like
what
the worst
fuck?
thing you could possibly
Like,
do.
everyone else was like, yeah, Mrs. Whatever, I got crayons or whatever. And I was like, why are you talking to me like this?
It's like, shut the fuck up.
We can talk like adults.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's just it's. I feel like that's a very like basic human reaction where it's like, oh, somebody might look or appear different than I am. Let me treat them totally different.
Oh, no. It was very age appropriate.
Okay.
In Texas. Here it was a little worse.
Oh yeah, because this is fucking New Hampshire. This is like the south of the north.
Yeah.
This place is aggressively.
Did we say plants from Texas are dope?
Oh my god.
Hey man, I've got a giant Texas flag in my room.
Did we say
And he's not
hats from
afraid.
Texas?
He's not afraid to bring it up. No, that's right. I forgot you're from Tejas.
Yeah,
From Texas.
I'm from the nasty Lone Star State.
Hey, I respect Texas.
Lone Star boys bow to no one.
Can I just do one more SpongeBob ref?
Yeah, go.
Why not? Why not?
Hey Patrick, what am I?
Stupid?
No, I'm Texas.
What's the difference?
You're really good at that. Holy shit! Can you use SpongeBob's laugh? Oh, cool. So you're a pedophile.
No,
Sweet.
you gotta put the finger here.
You're a
and-
page
I
file.
like my children like I like my Subway sandwiches 6 and 12. Jared, I'm coming for you, nigga.
We shouldn't talk about Jared Fogle. That's a touchy subject.
Oh no, it's not. Fuck Jared Fogle.
The joke was there. But no, it's like back to the topic that I incredibly interrupted with my pee time. You know, I get it. People talk to you like a child. Like I get spoken to differently. I would get spoken to differently because I had
I get spoken to differently now.
Yeah. Now it's like if someone speaks to me in a tone that I don't like, I'll just fucking tell them.
Come on in.
Oh, it's good, dude.
Yo, my brother's arrived for the podcast.
All right, you got a fourth man.
Guys.
Yeah, no.
We got a fourth man now.
The
Finally,
back
I'm getting
half.
phased out. Thank God.
What's the current conversation
shit.
about?
Fun stuff.
Man, we're actually about to wrap it up.
Wrap it up?
Yeah.
That's what Xavier Woods and Brad Maddox should have done.
Oh, right.
Athletics.
Because they didn't.
At least from what I saw.
End the podcast. Got it. I thought you guys were about